Hi, I'm Bruce Isaacson, Clark County's Poet Laureate, and I'm here today with Chris Cipollini, who's got just published a new book. And Chris, why don't you tell me about the process and the value of making a book?
Well, what I love about making a book is you take your art, you take your vision, you take your inner narrative, and you can give it back to the people. I don't think poetry should just sit on a shelf in some old notebook that the only person who's looking at it is you. I think it's something that should be shared, be it by open mic or by book cover or both. So it's a very valuable process.
Great, great. I agree with that. And in terms of sharing poetry, will you share a poem with us now?
Indeed.
Okay,
Yeah.
great.
Okay, this poem is actually, it's about the whole aesthetic of poetry itself. It's not in the book, but it's in my head. It's called The Lone Race. Here are the poets. We're the last of our kind. We're the child they said was unfit to feed. We are, as the dodo bird, a dying breed. The brethren of Judah who bargained eternal. We are of sinners, swindlers, lone temple hustlers. The very last to arrive at God's soiree, we will feast wildly on Judgment Day. Sneaking pearls and goldware from table and floor, late to lead the Last Supper, we were hungry for more. We are the race of the idlers, the voyeurs, the hilltop mountainside lingerers, the race that, rich with bags of gold, summon whores to the mass. Setting fires to the old ways, we are iconoclasts, who looked to the heavens and dismissed all constructs and declared the moon is my lover, the stars my sisters, rings of Saturn my children, the planets, madams and misters. We are successful impostors. We're the two lords who met in secret amid the tower, the girl who threw a rose on the corpse of her lover. We are saints, sinners, demons, and darlings. We are the race that laughs under torture, the slave who pleasures the wife of the master. We are the bruised and abused child who flees the hands of his father in the ministry and instead finds all the wisdom of this universe contained in the shade of a field. We are stowaways, secret keepers, stargazers, and tarot readers. Tossing old ways aside, we will magnify this kaleidoscope of the divine. We are your neighbor and your sister, your brother and your foe. We contain the wisdom of worlds above and below, both human and scoundrel, with stars in our face. Hear us now. We are poets, the very last of our race.
Okay, Chris, thank you. That was great. That was great. So I want you to know there's a lot of poetry going on in our valley. The Poetry Slam is happening every other week at Public Us. Look online for details of dates and times of the Poetry Slam or on Facebook. And also, special treat, we're going to screen And When I Die, I Won't Stay Dead. It's a life of legendary beat poet Bob Kaufman. We're doing this in conjunction with the Jewish Film Festival. There will be a film screening and discussion Friday, January 20th, Saturday, January 21st at Nevada State College, and the second one at the Adelson Educational Campus. And Jack Hirschman, one of our greatest living activist poets, who was a friend of legendary poet Bob Kaufman's, will be there to talk about Bob, his work, and on Friday, January 20th at Winchester Cultural Center, he'll read from his own work. So come on out to poetry. Look forward to seeing you.